allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men. That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy.
What's up, guys? This is the Athletic Nerd Podcast. I'm with my boy.
Cool. How you guys doing today?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
26 years old. I'm in the cooking industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a former athlete. Played football, ran track. Just a all-around people's person,
You fast?
Of course. I ain't not worried about nobody testing my speed.
All right. We got to put that to the test one day.
So,
But okay, guys, the video, y'all see the title. I put the video before we started talking. What's your opinions about that?
my overall opinion, I don't know. I think something wrong with Buddy, because personally, me, I wouldn't allow myself to be treated like that or to pretty much let somebody run over me. Overall, know your worth. He said girlfriend, not wife. Not letting my girlfriend sleep with multiple men. That's just like, it has nothing to do with ego. That's mentally and physically, like, that's gonna break me down and make me feel like she doesn't, care about my feelings or, my needs. Of course, both our needs are important, but at the end of the day, if I'm making you happy, you should, it should be 50-50. My happiness and your happiness matters. Mm-hmm. But, It's nothing wrong with being, well, I ain't gonna say it's nothing wrong with being a yes man. Don't always say yes. It's okay to say no. Certain women feel like you can't say no, and, they gonna go find somebody else to treat them better or do better. But as long as you're doing everything that you need to do, and you making your girlfriend happy, everything should be fine.
I would argue a no man gets more girls than a yes man.
I can see that. But it also goes both ways, though. It depends on, like, what conversation you're having that you're gonna argue that with.
Okay, I got you. Well, my opinion on the video, Buddy going out sad. He really is a cuck. Don't be like him. But this could be, a parody. He could be making jokes. So I don't know if this is really real or not. But we're just talking about this video for the case of the everyday brother, if this is real. And so today's video is about self-worth and self-respect. And first thing I want to get into, every relationship is different. Kind of touching on a little bit what he talked about, but being a yes man, that is the number one thing that's going to get your relationship into failure. And in my opinion, since 2015, I can say women have been more masculine just out here in the dating field, and dudes been more feminine and just don't have no backbone. And these types of guys, they be trying to wonder why, no woman wants them. You got anything to say about that?
That's definitely true. These last couple of years, you kind of see the flow of women being more independent, wanting to do things on their own, not needing a man for anything, which is true. Shout out to our independent women out here, our independent black women.
Oh Lord, I got another video about that for another day.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nobody wants a person that's gonna let them like run all over you or do everything that you want them to do. It's also good, but you gotta also want to do stuff for yourself and better yourself at the end of the day.
And just to take it a step further, what he's talking about, I'm not perfect. I'm just telling you what I see. So like guys nowadays give girls so much free attention and they don't get nothing in return, i.e. Instagram giving these girls thousands of likes. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it gives a girl a bigger head than what she probably is, whatever. And then also OnlyFans giving these girls bunches of money for being naked, ain't really doing nothing productive. So, hey, you investing your money, bro, what you gonna do with your money? You gonna keep on giving it to her, or you gonna help yourself out, pay some bills, I don't know, help your family out?
Right. Social media is messing up everything in the world to this day. Making people feel like they better than everybody else or doing better. Go out and get your own money. Which is nothing wrong with having a platform, but don't make it seem like you just above everybody else just because you have a certain platform. That's not how it's supposed to go.
And then I'll take it even further. Like dudes be out here chasing girls, right? So much. They go on 5-6 dates. They don't even sleep with a girl. While, say you hang out with a girl the first night, she's already yours.
Right.
And then buddy over here paying for lunch, dinner, movie dates, etc. Don't be that type of guy. Have a self-respect for yourself. If she's not interested in you, walk away, bro. There's more girls out here. Like, that was my problem in college, in high school. He could tell you about it, but I came through the gutter. But like, overall, this channel right here, its main purpose, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the tools. But the main thing I want to do to help people out is to get them to live a better lifestyle, whether it's mentally, physically, financially, or spiritually. Like, at least get people in a better lifestyle. So I want to bring people onto the channel that has those things, and they can help educate y'all on those lessons as well. And as for me, that's my journey that's my personal journey I'm on right now, and I would like to take y'all with me. Like I said, I used to be struggling back in the day. I'll tell you my own simp story. 2015, 2016, I'm really struggling. I ain't had sex in about a year plus. I met this girl, showed me just a little bit of attraction. And I was head over heels. I'm talking about I'm doing everything for this girl. I ain't getting barely any reciprocation. Like, to how bad that brother went out, this is how bad I went out. Coop knows me. I'm a pretty laid back guy. I don't really get into much. I went to a crack house or a dope house. And I'm talking about, I went with her to a house. They opened the door. I see nothing but guns and naked women and a lot of white stuff while I sit on the couch, being a little B-word, sitting quiet, trying to figure out what the hell is going on and why am I sitting here. That's like the lowest I ever done. And then shout out to my boy Jose. He came with me one time. We was in the car with her. And she's cussing me out, telling me X, Y, Z. And I'm just allowing it. Now, for y'all that know who Jose and who he is, he's the most religious, downright Christian brother. He said, bro, we can tell this, get the hell out the car and leave her and never see her again. That's how bad she treated me. And never, nobody should ever allow nobody to treat you that bad. Like, I was so interested in having sex, I lost all the self-respect that I had for myself. And that's a little journey I had to learn. And no man should ever accept anything beneath what he feel like he truly deserves. And, stop chasing women. Tell them about your homegirl, about a yes man situation.
Okay. So, I have a very, very close friend of mine. And I want to say this story goes back a couple years ago. She was dating this guy. I believe it was in like high school, like right after high school. She was dating this guy. And pretty cool dude. Did everything she wanted him to do. But his biggest problem was he always said yes to anything she wanted. And half the things that she would ask him, she would just ask him to see what he would say. Just to prove her point, like he had no backbone. Or no, like, that driver by himself to, like, put his foot down. And over time, you know what I'm saying, she really liked the dude, and I wouldn't say she was in love with him, but over time, that just kind of, like, turned her off from their relationship. So she ended up breaking up with him, and he, like, couldn't understand why. So it took one of us to, like, sit down with him and break it down and tell him, bro, this is why she broke up with you. And I mean, I don't talk to the guy to this day, but I hope he's doing better and, you know what I'm saying, learn from that person's experience to be better about himself.
And at the end of the day, guys, all we just trying to say is just, you got to put self-love and self-respect first before you put a girl above you. Like, never put a girl above you. That is never going to work out. You got to have self-love, self-respect. You got to have a measure of goals before you entertain somebody. And that's the best way I can say how to put it. Shout out to my boy Torian Ferguson in high school and middle school. We all hanged out with him from time to time, but he was always busy. He was always dedicated towards football and his craft because he wanted to play Division I college sports. Now, while me, on the other hand, I'm a nerd, chilling, do little things here and there. I'm always chasing women. But where are the girls going to? They're going to Torian. Torian ain't paying them no attention. You know why? Because he's focusing on his craft. He has a dream. He has accomplishments. Now, again, towards accomplishments, Torian got swole. He got muscular. He got big. You know what ladies like? A nice, attractive guy. And where all the ladies going towards his way. So that's just like a little taste, a nugget of an example of focus on you. Be the best man you can be. And they'll come your way. And speaking for myself, I felt like I had myself changed like 2017 when I finally learned just stop chasing women.
Yeah, 2017, 2018,
Like,
right around there.
I need to focus on my own gains. I need to focus on my education, my money. I was still struggling in college. I had to get the heck up out of there. Once I stopped paying attention to women and worried about me and what's best for me in my life, I ain't gonna sit here and say I was no player, but shoot, I seen a lot of more girls came my way than I ever did in my life. And I'll say, I got a girlfriend now, and it's really to the extreme extent where like I'm not used to turning down chicks. Like I'm mad I'm turning down chicks, and I love my girl to death. All due respect to her, she's the sweetheart, love of my life, blah blah blah. But regardless of if anything happens between me or her, I put myself first. She's second right behind me. And when I mean that as in a way, if I lost her, if we broke up for whatever reason, yes, I ain't gonna cap and say I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be hurt, I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But I do know Rashad Crosby can go out here and bag another chick instead of get on my knees and pleading, oh baby, please don't leave me like I did. Like, you know, ain't no time for that because she's gonna lose more respect for me than she ever had. And I would say it's better for a girl to respect you than love you, because even if y'all fall out, she'll never do dirty or never do harm on you if she respects you. If she love you, she can still love you and cheat on you. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, if she'll cheat on you, then she don't respect you. Respect goes a long way, and being loyal does too.
I don't know, man. How loyal we talking about? Hanging out loyal.
I mean, it's stepping stones to every relationship, but loyal is like if she goes out, of course, you know what I'm saying, we have our female friends, women have their male friends, but when you allow your girlfriend to go out with her male friends and you put that trust in her to like not do anything or put herself in a situation to have to bail out of that situation. Like you would trust your girlfriend even you not knowing who the male friend is. Like me, if I had a girlfriend, I don't really trust dudes, but I would put my trust in my girlfriend to, you know what I'm saying, put herself in the right situation to not do anything, or have to call me to come rectify a situation.
I'll forget about it. It's all good. I will say, so at the end of the day, you know, I'm just a regular guy. I'm on my journey to be great in life. I'm no perfect than anybody else. I'm just trying to put out the tools and information out there for everybody to hear. Shout out to my boy Keontae back in college. It was like, yo, you putting in all this work to get these girls' attentions. They having sex with the football players, basketball players for less. You know, you can hang out with them. You can date them if you want to. But, you know, you got to put a time limit on how much attention you give them if it's not being reciprocated. And funny story, I was hanging out with one of my dorms, one of my boys, and a girl I was supposed to take on a date the very next day, she ended up staying, like, you know, on the other side. So I went in there, we had a conversation, we got into a little argument, so she kicked me out. Cool. 15, 20 minutes later, she calls in another dude. I see him go inside the room. They start having sex. Okay, cool, do you, we single, no pressure. Next day, hey, we still going on our date at 7 o'clock, yada, yada, yada. Hell nah, boy, you better have something. See, you know, and the thing is, some dudes nowadays, even though she's quote unquote single, will still take that girl on the date to try to sleep with her. After that, I ain't gonna say she's dead to you, but she's for the streets. You ain't gotta worry about it. She's not worth your time nor attention. So, have an abundance mindset. She ain't the only girl out there. Like, enjoy life. It is what it is. I don't know if you got a funny story about me back in the day, in my simping days. I don't know. You can share. I ain't got no. I'm an open book. High school, middle school, college.
See, I got a story. but I don't know all the details. It was funny though. I can tell you that. We was in the 9th grade.
9th grade.
Who did you date in 9th grade?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Only thing I'm gonna tell you, you done came a long way. I done like watched you grow up, and I'm very proud of the man that you turned into today.
You want to say it, or what want me to say?
Now you can tell your story.
Shout out to Yaya wherever you at, or wherever around the world. Started dating her for like a quick, god damn, it didn't last long, whatever. But long story short, the relationship was cool. We was having a good time. I let my boy Jared from another video talk me into it, but he was joking, but I really took him seriously. So I went and got her nickname, Yaya, put in my head. And boy, when I say I got clowned for that stuff. And then the sad thing was she broke up with me like 2 days later. So she lost all respect for me, because it's like me equivalent of putting a tattoo of a girl I just met on my arm. And then the funny thing was, I don't want to say we made out, but we had a little mini session 4, 5, 6 months down the line when I was single. So, you know, guys, do better. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life. Live life. Shout out to the Atlanta Hawks going to the Eastern Conference Finals. My boy Trae Young out here putting Atlanta back on the map.
Ice trade gang.
Ice trade gang, you know what I'm saying, out here. But stay tuned. I got more videos coming, more information. I'll have a lot of things I want to bring to the table. Enjoy the summer. This is my boy Coop. This is my twin. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed day. Enjoy your life. Be at peace. Good. Bam.